Jacksonville Golf and Country Club. The Country Club Show at Jacksonville Golf and Country Club. In this show, it's an autograph line. We'll tell you which world-famous celebrity came to the club. If you've noticed some sweeter desserts at your home lately, this class could be the reason why. We'll take you to the tennis club for the Battle of the Sexes and the golf course for the member guest tournament. And we'll introduce you to our highlight residents, plus a holiday wrap-up. It's the Country Club Show at Jacksonville Golf and Country Club.
Hi, and welcome to the very first Country Club Show at Jacksonville Golf and Country Club. My name is Kristen Rodenkirk, and you may recognize me because I'm the club's Membership and Communications Director. What you're watching here is something new, a TV show about the people and events that take place within the club and the community. We think the show will be fun and another great way to get the word out of all we do here at the club. It's always kind of exciting when you have a celebrity in the neighborhood, and we were able to catch up with one of the world's best golfers right here on our course.
This is the start of something really cool we're doing with junior golf.
There's been a lot of really cool stuff happening around the club's junior golf program lately. Kids placing in national and regional tournaments. But this clinic was about as cool as it gets.
This is one heck of a golf day at Jacksonville Golf and Country Club.
Because one of the world's best golfers stopped by to talk golf.
Young lady.
When can I lift up my head?
When can you lift up your head? I think the best way to say is...
Jim Furyk is ranked number 3 in the world, and on this day is hosting a clinic for Jack's Golf's juniors.
Also, who knows the 3 most important clubs in your bag? For anyone that wants to be a good player.
When I was a kid, what I would do is I would go to the chipping green, and if there was 3 pins, I'd drop a bag of balls, and I'd practice shots to all 3 pins, different ways.
Furyk's childhood growing up on the golf course resonated with many of these kids, and so did the advice.
If you want to be good at this game, you should spend twice as much time chipping and putting as you do out here on the range. That'll save more shots for anyone. You can go out there and on a day when I don't hit it that well, I can still shoot under par if I chip and putt well. But I can't break par if I hit it well and I can't make a putt. And I shift away to my left foot and I throw this ball down the fairway. Good balance is not, you know, the weekend warrior swing, all the guys you see on the range. Good balance. When I finish my swing, I'm right here up on my left side. I can almost pick my right foot up and stand there. If I were a teacher, I would teach kids to hit the ball hard. It's a power-oriented game. You have to be able to hit the ball hard to play. I can still fly the ball 270 plus at times. That just happens to be average now.
Furyk showed off a bit, much to the delight of the crowd, hitting some incredible shots.
Okay, and then when I got real good,
along with a few tricks.
There you go, there you go.
And some of Jack's Golf's juniors got their chance to impress.
All right. Good there. That is better than I hit it when I was 9. I'll promise you that.
After the clinic, Furyk stayed around a while, visiting and signing autographs for all comers. All of this was made possible because of Furyk's friend, Jack's Golf resident Marty Cawthorn.
I mentioned to him that we were doing some stuff with the juniors and trying to put a program together, and asked him if he'd mind doing it, and he absolutely said no problem. He'd be glad to do it. So
I give a lot of clinics throughout the years, and early in my career, 90% of them were to kids, and now later in my career, it seems to be 90% are to adults. And I've missed a clinic with kids. I'm a little rusty. I used to keep their attention maybe a little bit better, but I just think it's fun.
Thought it was pretty cool how he showed us all the different shots, how he could hit 7-iron as far as his 9-iron, and it helped me a lot with my game if I could just practice those shots.
I thought it was, pretty cool that I got to see one of the best golfers in the world and hit all these great shots, and it just gave me a lot of tips.
Now keep an eye on the juniors to see if there's a new Furyk factor in their game.
Talk about a hard act to follow. Well, we're going to ask our adult golfers to do just that. Every year, the biggest event on the golf course is our men's member guest tournament, and it rained virtually every day of this event. So you may not have been able to make it out to the course, but our cameras did.
The '07 Member Guest Golf Tournament drew some of the community's top golfers and guests. The fun started Thursday afternoon with a friendly little skills competition.
I know most of all the players here, we have a lot of repeat guests and a lot of repeat members, so welcome to the club this week.
Players scored points for driving, putting, chipping, and escaping from sand traps. And the team of Rob Rice and Greg Fasek took top honors.
We are playing match play. Please remember that. You do get 1 point if you win the hole, and if you split the hole, you get a half a point.
Friday, the tournament started in earnest.
Not count, please pick up, and let's try to move around as quick as we can because of the ensuing weather later this afternoon.
The weather created an additional hazard throughout the tournament with some of Jacksonville's heaviest rain in decades. But golfers and the course persevered. Adding to the fun, dozens of sponsors provided big-time prizes for individual feats like holes in one. But there was a lot more to this event than the prizes.
It's a chance for the members to showcase their club, brag a little bit about how good their golf course is and how much they have, how good they have a good time. And it's something that they look forward to on an annual basis, and we do it always in the fall of the year, and the members really look forward to it. So do we.
The rain pushed play into Sunday, but that did not dampen spirits for the tournament's banquet, which went as planned Saturday night. Even if there were not tournament champions to award, there was great dining and live music for dancing. Then Sunday, the tournament wrapped up, and with incredible shots like this, member Art Troncoso and his guest Peter Lee took the top prize. A fitting end to a soggy but successful member guest tournament.
I wish we could get more of our members experiencing the event, but it's limited to 72, and I think each year we get a few more people and the word filters out that, wow, we got to play in the member guest next year. What can I do to get in? So there's a challenge every year. How do we get more members exposed to it? We basically fill the golf course to its max, and that's all we can handle.
The lottery for this year's tournament will be announced at the clubhouse and in your newsletter.
It rained like crazy during that tournament, but our incredible grounds crew was still able to pull off a successful event. And later in the program, we'll show you just how hard they work, where you enjoy the fruits of their labors every day. We promised it wouldn't be all about golf, so our next story takes place right here on the tennis courts. This story's as old as the ages, man versus woman. It's our annual Jacksonville Golf and Country Club Battle of the Sexes.
It's the talent of the women.
We have our pictures on the board in there that show the women are the winners.
Versus the strategy of the men.
Letting the women win. It makes for a much happier Christmas.
These are just some of the high-level tactics you'll find in the annual Battle of the Sexes tournament.
So we do a little handicapping thing. The guys, if there's some of the better players, they may have to start out with a 30-love lead or play with their left hand or play with their eyes shut or something along those lines.
Playing tennis is part of the night's menu, but there are also lots of treats, liquid refreshment, and sales in the tennis center.
Well, I've been playing this thing for about 5-6 years, my husband and I, and out of that 5 or 6 years, the guys have only won once, and we have our pictures on the board in there that show the women are the winners, so it's a lot of fun. It's all handicapped, and they give us the advantage, of course, but we still take advantage of the advantage.
It's all in fun, and at the end of the day, it's either going to be the men or the women, so we don't know yet.
It's fun. The guys always get handicapped playing against the women, and so there's certain things that we can't do during the match, and it just turns out to be fun. Everybody laughs.
And it was the women doing the most laughing this evening as they again took the crown, helping ensure the final score for this tournament would be love, love.
The women won. That tells you that we've got some very talented women players and some very wise men players.